What is up, YouTube? Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I wanted to stop by, putting my insights and thoughts on this subject because I think it's very important as a man to go through this process as I would say a rite of passage to to get an understanding of what type of world they're actually living in and what type of experiences they are, witnessing while, alone in their own thoughts and, them just being by themselves. I believe that every man from the age of 18, well, every man, it's not even from age, but I'm going by as 18 because you're a legal adult by the time you're 18 and you can freely make your own choices. So I feel like a man should go his own path and learn everything by his own will and own decision makings in this world. Like, speaking from personal experience, I left my parents, I moved out of my parents' house at 20 years old, and I left my hometown also at 20 years old. I did it for a job opportunity that I was, I thought was going to be, like my ticket way out of this small town to something much bigger for my life. And it was a very you could say it was a revelation because it opened up my eyes to a lot of things, especially being alone in my own thoughts and my own feelings. And going through with my decision even though it was scary and I was going into the unknown. But what kept me going was just the fact that I didn't want to be in the same position I was before, just to find out that, I'm back in the same position, but now I got a better job. That's a different story, different video. But something I've understood, something that I've come to understand is that my experiences is what makes me who I am as a person. You won't know who you really are until you're really by yourself with your own thoughts and feelings. And, in the beginning, it was very intimidating. I was very timid about it because I was stepping into the dark that I didn't know. And a lot of people just can't do that just because, it's not normal to see a person, going out to eat alone or going out to the bar alone or just going anywhere alone and enjoying their own company. It's just not a normal thing. But I'm starting to believe that it's starting to become normalized now because of the internet. Uh, social media influencers are making it cool because they're getting monetized for it. I did it because I just grew up as an introvert. I didn't want to be around the same people I grew up with because I didn't really like them. I was probably only cool with maybe two people out of 100 people I went to school with. And yeah, it was like, just a fresh start. And it was great. It was great until I came through obstacles where I got kicked out by my own cousin who told me about the job opportunity out there. Um I learned how to get my own apartment. Then I became homeless, slept in my car. And then I slowly started, developing myself into a man, going through the struggles with finances, women, and people. And eventually, I just I threw in the towel, gave up, and then went back to my parents. And I just, stayed with my parents till then, till I figured out what was the best option to do. And as of right now, due to the housing market, it's not practical to get in the practical put a down payment on a house, especially with these types of prices and interest rates. Because I'm at a point in my life where if I don't have $100,000, there's no point of moving out of my parents' house. But I still got to live life. I still got to, travel the world. I still got to get new experiences. I still got to, get out my shell, get out my comfort zone. And from my personal experience and what I've shared, I feel like most men don't do that because of the fact that they'd rather be content and staying home, staying in their hometown, and, just starting a family with what they have. Like, I'm not here to make your choices. I'm just here to, open your eyes to a different new experience. Most people are really, cool with that, starting a family, um, getting into sports, going to their local sports bar, just getting to know people in their local town, or, just being a regular in their local town where, they're getting to know everybody in their town. I can't do that, unfortunately. I just feel like I just can't do it. I feel like there's more to myself than just a small town that I grew up in, especially coming from my background and race, where it's not common to see people like me here. It just don't make sense to me. And I don't like to bring race into it, but in this day and time, race and culture plays a big part on who you are as a person. And I just, you associate yourself with people who are like-minded. And there's not, it's nothing, it's not saying like I'm racist. It's just facts. You as a person, male or female, you are more drawn to people who are like-minded, who grew up in the same culture you grew up with. I mean, yeah, there's nothing wrong with, having friends from, different, cultures and different aspects of life. But deep down, you're really more drawn to the people you grew up with the same culture, and, have the same race. And, we'll leave it as that. But for the most part, I believe every male should go their own way. Not no, men going their own way type thing. But I believe, well, actually, I'll take that back. Men going their own way, there's nothing wrong with it. But just know it's not forever. You're really just going your own way to discover who you are as a person. Yes, you can become a monk, get rid of everything, get rid of everything, and, just meditate, learn about yourself, and, practice these good habits. But why do that when you can just do the exact same thing, but live life? Because I know most dudes do not want to stay inside all the time, play video games, drink, smoke, you know, all this hedonism stuff. Because, like, I don't know about you, but I enjoy talking to new people. I don't know what it is. I hate it, but I enjoy it at the same time. It's only nice if I can see, that this person's, like-minded or understands where I'm coming from. But for the most part, going your own way is the best thing you can do as a man right now. I mean, you can say woman too. It just builds a perception of who you are as a person. Most people are stuck behind a phone screen or stuck at their house, and they believe, they're like a dime or they're hot shit. Just to find out when they go into the real world, they ain't really nothing. They're just average, and there's nothing special about them. So, yeah. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys later.